Alrighty, today we are going to be going over how to mod some things in Nascar Heat 5, like events. Me from the future again here. So, for the people that skipped over the tutorial and just went to these files, which I probably should have showed these in the first place, these are the correct locations. The ones I show here are wrong. They're kind of wrong. I did that on accident. The ones I show there are kind of wrong. Because, well, I didn't know where everything was. So, like, driver names. No, series name. I think that's in resource assets. I thought it was in shared assets 3. Yeah, okay. Okay, that's all I want to say. Have a nice day. Series names, driver names, paint schemes, challenges, career schedule, edit teams, series logos, driver pictures, replacing car models, and what Mastercard appearances / map does. So let's get started right away. Oh, I closed my list. With editing events. So you're gonna wanna find the asset bundle extractor. I don't know where you get this from. I think GitHub. You're gonna wanna open it. Then go to open. Nascar Heat 5 now. Nascar 5 data. Then you get this from going to Steam. You go from this program files A6 Steam apps common NASCAR 5 NASCAR 5 data, and then you're gonna open shared asset 7. Now this is all for the 2027 game. Not doing 2022 because I can't deal with it. It's kind of annoying, and you're going to have to let it open. It's going to take a minute. And I think we are looking for event files. They're mono behavior files. So they might take a minute to find. Also, they may take a minute to find. Let's see. Where is it? Am I ever going to find it? Yeah, it might take a minute to find this. Hold on. I'll be back. Aha, here they are. So, these are the events. Do not ever edit these IDs. I'm not sure what they do. So we're just going to edit, Cup Atlanta event for some reason. We're gonna export dump down. You're gonna hit yes, cancel, 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 cancel. Wait till a CMD window pops up, or if it pops up. It never really popped up for me. There it goes, and now you can save it. So I have a folder already. I genuinely don't know where it is. I have a folder somewhere on my desktop. Give me a second. And you're gonna want to save it to a folder. I have this one. And that's only because I have this folder, because I'm using that for the tutorial, and I'm going to link that in the description, so let's go back here, and then we're going to find that folder. I don't know where it is. Yep. And now you're going to open that, if it opens. There we go. So don't edit anything up here. This is just for the game. Now you can change the name, so I'm going to change the name to, hold on, I can't type, my wheel's in the way. Damn it, I can't even spell. There you go. And now this is the lap count. Now, that's pretty obvious. This is the lap count, so I'm going to change this to, I don't know. This is on 100%. So, yeah, this is on 100%. So, I'm just going to change this to 20, I don't know. And then these are the stage 1 end laps and stage 2. Now, you don't have to edit stage 3. It's just 0 because, well, to put it simply, I have no idea. And yeah, so you're going to, I don't know, let's just put this at 1, and this at 6, I guess. I don't know. And then this is the winnings value. I'm not sure what this really actually does. This is practice hour, so you could put this to like 24, and I'm not sure what this does, again. And then this is the qualifying hour, so we'll put that at 24 as well. And basically this modifies the when you have stages on, this modifies when the stage and what time the stage ends. So you can put this at like, I'm not sure what this really actually does. Also, you have to edit the time of day. Now I'm pretty sure 0 is day, 1 is evening, and 2 is night, but I'm not sure, so I'm gonna try 2. I'm not sure on that. Yeah, so you can put these all at like, so I'm going to put this one at 12, and then 20, and then, I don't know, 16. I'm not sure how this even works much, but, and then, oh, crap, and don't do what I just did. And I'm going to put this at 12, and then 24, and then 16. Actually, no, 16, not 24. I'm pretty sure that's what it does. And, not 26. That would be like 2 in the morning. And then this is for all multiplayer, which is dead now. And the unlock key is, I think, left from Evolution, I think, if I remember correctly. And yeah, so you're going to want to... Now, if I'm correct, this should work. And if I'm not, oh well. So we're going to save it. And then you're going to want to go here. I'm going to go import that dump. Import that dump. You're going to okay, save. And then, I don't know why it comes up as shared assets 2. Don't ask me, I don't know. And you're just going to want to do, like, I don't know, shared assets 2x or something like that. And then open that folder again. That's your fact data. And then delete the original. Actually, make a backup. That is the dumbest thing you can ever do, is always make backups of your files when you edit them. Because, I don't know, I could be wrong, and you could break your entire game. So, yeah. I will go into DN Spy after this, actually. I might even do it now. Just to show you, what the time of days are. Because I can't remember. They're in DN Spy. I know they are. I know they're in DN Spy. I've seen them before. I just have to find them. I know. DN Spy edits the code of the game. I really wouldn't mess with that. So, yeah, we're just gonna see if my changes worked. Yeah. If we go to quick race settings, let's see. Wait, I'm not even doing this right. What am I doing? You can see 1 lap. So, yeah, our changes did work. Now we're gonna see if the time of day worked. I'm gonna DN Spy after this and see what code for the time of days are and stuff. I don't know. I forget. I've been in there before. I'm not going to do a source code tutorial only because I genuinely have no idea what half the code does. Oh yeah, you can see our practice time work. Ignore that. Ignore the paint scheme. But yeah, you can see our practice time worked. There are fucking 2 cold custers. Something is amiss. I'm also on manual shifting. But yeah, you can see our practice time worked. And then let's go back to the garage. Let's go to qualifying now and see if our qualifying time worked. Yep, you can see qualifying is at night, which is kind of pretty, actually. And then we're going to go see if our race time worked. So, yeah. I don't have stages on. I probably should put stages on, but oh well. So, yeah. And you can see our race is kind of at night. I'm not sure, though. I would just play around with it a little bit. The lights are on, though. And we are green from Atlanta, not Echo Park. Speedway. It's never going to be Echo Park. Yeah, you can see our changes work. It's a little bright still. I think you have to edit the sun. I really don't know. What I would do is, personally, I would go... Oh, there's only 1 lap race. I would go into... I don't know if you can hear me, but I would go into a night race. If you want to make a track, say, like... I don't know. In Jefferson, in the Dirt Series, a night race. I would go into a night race file and edit the night race and copy that night race. Like Bristol, for example, I would modify it and just copy the Bristol. Yeah, I'm gonna get a 37 here. I'm just gonna work this out. Sorry, Blaney, I didn't mean to kill you. I finished 36, but yeah. Oh my god, Eric Jones got some air there. But yeah, as you can see, yeah, it works. It works. So we're gonna close out of the game now, and I'm actually gonna go check that for you, so I'll be right back. Okay, so I don't know what this does, but day is 0 and 1 is night. I guess there's no afternoon, I guess, yeah. So this is the time of night if you want it to be night. I just broke my pedals, but yeah. So what's our next thing on our magical list? I'm going to close that, and where's my list? The next thing on our magical list is how to edit series names. So you're going to want to go back and open, I believe it's in Shared Ass 18. Shared Ass 18? What the hell am I talking about? You want to open Shared Assets 18, give it a second to load, and you're looking, I think it's right at the top. I always sort like this, because it's a pain in my butt to sort like the other way. Actually, I think if I just sort like, maybe like this, no. If it's not in Shared Assets 8, there's something in Shared Assets 8, I can't speak. There's something that I edited in Shared Assets 18, I can't remember what it was. It might not be in here, I might be wrong. I could be wrong. We're gonna just look. I'll be right back. Okay, I made a little mistake. The headers are in Shared Assets 18. That was my stupidity. So you're going to want to go to plugins this time, export to TGA, and then you're going to want to go back to your folder or whatever. I'm going to put it in here. And then you're going to do that, and then go back into that folder and open it. Now, mine's already modded, so... Mine's already modded, as you can see, so I'm not going to touch it that much. But basically what you do is you take an image. Let me layer something over this so I can show you how to do this. So let me just go into, I have other pictures, just let me go into my downloads for a second and see. Let's just do a picture of Marcos Ambrose. So you want to stay within these black lines. I know it's going to look really, really stupid. But you're just going to want to stretch the image out. Like so. And now we got a really stretched picture of Marcos Ambrose's face. Hi, Marcos. And then, actually make sure I have a backup of my shared assets 18. Hold on. But yeah, you're just going to want to save as. And then, you're going to want to... I don't even know what I'm doing half the time. You're going to want to just... I'm just going to delete the original image, and then you're just going to save it. You're just going to want to save it, and then, okay, don't really care. Close out of that for now. I use Krita to edit my TGAs. You don't have to use it. I just use it because it's easiest. You're going to plugins, edit, load. Don't touch any of that unless something stupid is happening, which is basically every day with me. Okay, I'm actually going to make a backup of my shared assets 18 since I already modded it. I'm going to make a copy of a copy. I already modded mine, so, and then you're going to want to go, you want to hit save, and you want to hit yes, and then go into Nascar 5 data, hit save, oh, wait, no, hit, make it X. I don't know why I keep doing that. I am so tired today. And you want to go back into your folder, and just delete the original, and see if your changes worked. And then I'm going to do the cup. I know the series name is in resource assets. I was just being stupid. I knew something was in shared assets 18. I couldn't remember which one it was. Whoopsies! I seriously need help. Alright, let's see if our changes worked. Yes, as you can see, we have a very stretched image of Marcos Ambrose's face. Yeah! What am I doing with my life? Please, someone save me. Please. We have a big-ass picture of Marcos Ambrose's face. Okay, that worked. Okay. Next up on our agenda is to put that back to mine. So we're going to delete that. And we're going to put it back to mine. Okay. We're going to put this back to mine. Going to put that back. There we go. Okay. Alright, so we did not do edit series names, which is what I'm going to do now. So we're going to open resource assets. I don't know how I did that. Also, hold on. Also going to make a copy of that since I already modded it. Copy paste. I already modded it. So now I'm going to have to find the file. Give me a minute. Alright, I found it. It was in resource. So it was in resource assets. So you're going to export dump that again. I think I've already taught you how to do this. You're just going to keep hitting cancel. Keep hitting cancel. And you're going to look for a mono behavior file called mono behavior league cup. And again, extract that to the folder. And okay. So all this does is change the name. So like I have it as NASCAR Sprint Cup Series. You can change it to NASCAR. Hold on. Wait. And then this is a short name. I'm not sure what this actually really does. So again, I'm just going to change. I just changed it to the same thing. It doesn't really matter. And then this is just the acronym. So like NASCAR Sprint Cup Series. You would, if for my example, you would change it to a B. And I don't know what all this does. So do not touch anything but these lines. These lines are the only lines you should touch. Because why is it an official league? What the hell? And then just save it. And then again, import, dump it. League Cup, and then save it. Save it. You want to go to Nascar 5 data, and then, again, this time actually do a 1, because it's actually much easier. I have a copy of mine. I just opened Google Chrome. Whoopsie daisies. And then you're going to want to go back into Nascar 5 data, delete the original resource assets, and just rename it. And then see if your changes worked. I don't know why my Nascar 5 does not have a icon. Also, I don't know if my OBSs are even recording this. Okay. Okay. Let's see if it worked. Should be the NASCAR Balls series. Yeah, it worked! NASCAR Balls Cup Series! Yay! And there's no much picture of Marcos Ambrose. Okay. Wait, I think I know what that does. Hold on. Hold on. Yeah, but it worked. Okay. Okay, that's funny. I'm gonna put it back, though. Alright, so now that worked, let's go on to the next thing on our list, but I want to see something quickly. Okay, so what this number does It basically, so I opened the league dirt. It basically, so if you set this to a 0, it makes it not an official league. So you can make the Cup Series not an official league. You can make the Dirt Series an official league. Someone singing. Yeah, so that's what that does. Okay, that's what it does. I see what you're doing. Okay. Alright, we're gonna move on to the next thing. I just wanted to show you that. I don't know what it actually, that's what it does. Alrighty, everybody, so I already have it open, but again, open resource assets if you closed it. And actually, but I'm not gonna do the tweets because I don't really wanna, I'm never gonna get the tweets, so actually, let me show you what's inside a tweet. I think that'd be cool. Let's export dump it. Let's see what's inside these tweets. I've never seen these before. Where is it? Oh wait, oh. Oh, cool. This is a tweet, by the way. I don't know what all these numbers do. I've never seen this before. But yeah, if you want to edit this, it's just, this is a lot of tweets, by the way. There's a lot of tweets, by the way. You can edit. Yeah. So yeah, I just wanted to show you that. Now we're going to go to editing driver names. So you're going to want to find, oh god, where is it? You're going to find mono behavior. Oh my god, I don't even remember how to do this. If I mono behavior, oh my god, I am like such a mess. I don't even know how to do a tutorial. Is it mono behavior? It's mono behavior cup. Where is it? I can't find it. Oh my god, I am like, oh my god, what is wrong with me today? Oh, it's C17. It's not even cup. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. I really don't. Where is it? I am totally off course. Actually, it would be higher. No? Am I just blind? Hold on. Alright, I found it. Now, again, do not mess with these .IDs. They do absolutely nothing. I don't know what they do, actually. And for this sake, I'm going to edit McDowell, because I'm making a 2012 mod, and I have not edited McDowell yet. I don't know who I'm going to edit him to. I'm pretty sure David Reagan's already there. But yeah, you're going to export dump this. I'm actually just not even going to bother editing him like that. I'm just going to joke edit him. Alright, C17 McDowell. Alright, here's what everything does. So, this is his full name, so we're going to change that to, I don't know. What's a funny name? Shut up, I know he's not host of our, but it's funny. Okay, here comes the hurricane. And you're gonna type, and then that does, basically what that does, and this is his first name, I think you get it. And here, this is his last name. This is his last name. And then this is where he's from. I'm not sure where this shows up in the game. Well, let's just change it to the hurricane state as a joke. This is his Twitter handle, so this will show up only in career mode. I've never edited this. And this is his ratings. So he's at 31 on short tracks. You can make this anything from 1 to 40. So let's just make him have all ones. Anything from 1 to 40. 40 is the worst, 1 is the best. Don't edit these. Don't edit these. I don't know what they do. What I was going to tell you is that these are special. Basically, this persona type, I'm pretty sure if you type a 1, this turns it into a gold, like Jeff Gordon and Tony Stewart. I'm not sure about that. I have to check. And I don't know what the unlock key does. I'm pretty sure this is just for some pre-order drivers. Now, you're going to save it and hope our changes worked. And I just didn't break the entire game. And you're going to go back to resource assets. I actually got to find McDowell because I was trying to find something. And you're going to want to just... Where's McDowell? I am all over the place. I might even redo this segment. I am just all over the place. You want to import that dump. Import dump. And then save the changes. Go back into Nascar Heat 5 data. Not streaming assets. Can you tell I'm tired? And then just do the same thing. Save it as... Hold on. Got to make a copy of that. Don't want to break my entire game. Okay. Always make copies, people. I repeat it. Please do. I don't want any angry people in my comments yelling at me. Little Jimmy didn't make a copy. Well, little Jimmy didn't listen to anything I said, lady. I should just stop talking. Little Jimmy. I'm actually going to turn my desktop audio down. I don't know why that's so high. Little Jimmy. Okay, I'll shut up. We're going to see if our changes worked. I hope I didn't break the entire game. But yeah, that persona type, I'm pretty sure 0 would be regular driver, and 1 would be gold driver, and then 2 would be esports. I don't know why what the hell happened to Jimmy McMurray. I also don't know why I had 2 Casey mirrors, but yeah. Let's see if our changes worked. Yep. They did not work. Very interesting. Unless he's an esports driver. Where is he? Oh, there he is. So one is esports, and one is esports, and I guess 2 is Gold Series. I have no idea. I'd have to look, but I'm not going to Shared Asset 3. There are certain drivers in Shared Assets 3. I can't tell you who they are because honestly I forget. I believe I wrote something on Discord. Hold on, let me see if I can find it. I don't even know how to edit them though, because the last time I tried it crashed the game. So I'll have to. So the drivers not in resource assets are Josh Balicki, Bobby Carter, Justin Haley, BJ McLeod, and John Hunter Nemechek. They are not in resource assets. I think they're in either Global Game Managers or Shared Asset 3, but the last time I tried to edit Shared Assets 3, it broke the entire game. So I don't know. But yeah, so what's the next thing on our list? Let me close out of the game and put my resource assets file back, and I will get back to you in 30 seconds. Alrighty, next up is paint schemes. So you're going to want to, this time, you're going to streaming assets, PC, asset bundles, car appearances, and open whatever file you want. So you're going to, I'm just going to open alternate C17%. I've never edited an alternate scheme, by the way. And you're going to make a text file, new.txt, and you're going to want to, I don't know, there's probably already a balls tag. No, there's not. Wow, that's surprising. Info, and then you're going to info. Now, this is their crew uniform. So if you want to mod that, you're going to export that to a TJ. I am not going to do that because I'm just lazy. This is, oh god, this is his box logo, so this will appear on the side of the pit wall. This is his car number. I'm pretty sure this is I'm not sure where this car number appears. I don't even know if the alternate schemes need these numbers. I think they're just here as a placeholder. And this is his pit box. This is obviously the pit box that'll be on pit road. I don't think this appears either. But this is what you're looking for in the mod paint schemes. Plugins. Export TGA. Oh, you can do PNG as well, but... And you want to go... I'm just going to go back to this folder. And then you're going to want to go back to that folder. And then... So I use Krita. I've told you this about 500 times. I use Krita because I just think it's easy. And now you have the paint scheme open. And I'm just going to make some simple edits. Like... I don't know. Hold on, wait. Yeah, I'm just going to make some simple edits. I'm going to turn the car white. Krita does not do a good job. Hold on, I'll be back in a second when I'm done making my masterpiece. And once you're done creating your masterpiece, you're going to save as, and then delete the original. I don't delete the original, I just save over it. I don't know, it just makes it easier. And you're on plugins, edit, we already done this, load, and alternate paint job, and then hit OK. And then save the image, save. And then what you're going to want to actually do is you're going to go back into that folder, the car appearances folder. Oh, I forgot to tell you, it's in the car appearances. And then do that and put, I would say put a 1 for this one just because, if it's, okay, let me give you a piece of advice. If it's a letter, so if it's, I always put it next to the .rb. If it's a letter next to .rb, put like a number. If it's a letter, put, oh wait, no, if it's a number, put a letter. That's my word of advice. I don't know. I do that. It's just easier. Go back to car appearances and delete the original. And simply just remove the 1 or whatever you put. I hope you did not put a letter because, well, if you did, good luck. That's all I'm saying. Okay. And we're going to see if our masterpiece made it into the game. I have done tutorials on this stuff before, so if those are more, I will probably link those in the description. Whoopsies. Hopefully my microphone didn't just break. That would have sucked. Alright, the 2020 side of the game, we're going to find Chris Buescher. Also going to make sure, hold on, I also going to make sure that, what's his face is gone. Yeah, he's gone, okay. I got to make sure that reverted itself. Okay, where's Chris Buescher? Also, I know my names are screwed up because I'm working on the 2012 mod. I have gotten car models into the game. I just had to replace them. And you can see our masterpiece in the game, although it is kind of pretty. It's just it was made in 5 minutes. I mean, yeah. So our paint scheme is in the game. So yeah, that's how you edit paint schemes. If that was unclear, please let me know. I will help. I will try and help my best, my ability. And what's next on our list? Alright, next thing on our list, we are going to edit the career schedule. So that's in Nascar 5, Nascar 5 data, and I'm pretty sure it's in Shared Assets 3, so we're going to open that. And then also, the teams are in Shared Assets 3. Alright, we're looking for a file named Mono Behavior Cup Regulation. I always just find Cup, and then I scroll up. That's just what I do. We are looking for Cup Regulation. I saw it a second ago. Where is it? I just saw it a second ago. I swear I just saw it. That's not what I'm looking for. Oh my god, I am like losing it today. I swear to you, I am losing it. Oh boy. Oh my god, I don't know what I'm doing. Yeah, can you tell I'm not a paraprofessional? I don't even... There it is. Cup Regulation. You're gonna export dump that. Again, just keep doing this, this. And finally, Cup Regulation will come up, and you're going to want to save that to your folder, your Nascar 5 modding folder. And you're going to open it, Cup Regulation. So this is, I don't know, I can never get this to work, unfortunately. So basically what this does is, these first 4 do not edit these first 4. I don't know what they do, honestly. And this is league type, obviously don't touch, honestly, just don't touch anything up until 0. Don't even touch the dates, because the dates, they everything up, I swear to you. And then, so I have to list this actually in the description. These are the path IDs. So, yeah, these are the path IDs for the season. So this is the Daytona 500, so... I'm actually going to go somewhere. Hold on. Okay, so Goen supplied us with track IDs. I don't know who originally supplied them. So these are all the track IDs. So say we wanted to... Where did Cup Regulation? I'm actually going to open this over here. So say we wanted to mod in... I don't know. Let's make Martinsville the first race of the season. So you're just going to put that ID in. I'm leaving this in the description. I'm making a zip file with everything you'll need. And then, like, so Atlanta, I can't remember how this actually works. I'm gonna have to look, hold on. So, yeah, so Atlanta and Charlotte are kind of weird. So, Atlanta, you have to put the file ID as 5, and the path ID is 2, and Charlotte is the same. So, 5 is the file ID, and 3 is the path ID. So, if we were to change these, you would have to set this to a 0. And then change the path ID to, I don't know, just put Daytona as an example. You'd have to do that. And then basically, what this does is, if we scroll down, I'm not sure actually, I think I know what this does. So yeah, basically what this does is this changes the playoff format. So if we didn't want playoffs, which I'm not going to do, because it's probably going to break the game, you would set you would set this to a 0. Hold on, where is it? You would set this to a 0. This is the only thing you should modify is if you don't want playoffs. You set this to a 0. And then any one of these, I'm just using this as an example. Bracket data. Where is it? Bracket data. Anything with a number that's not 0, just put a 0. So like 4, 3, set these as zeros. Because that's how the playoffs work in this game. So yeah, I don't know if that works. Please, I beg of you, please. I don't even know what I'm yelling at. Please, just try. Please. I don't even know what I'm begging for. Please, just, if it breaks, please make a backup of your files. That's just common sense. Okay, now we're going to save it. And we're going to import dump. We're going to import that dump. Cup Regulation, Shared Assets 3. And what these are is basically, let me export dump this for example. For example, what this is it is basically, I am not in the right folder. What this is basically it is the... Why does that say 27? You know what? I'm not questioning it. This is basically the brackets for the championship season. So you can modify these if you really want to. There's no point in modifying them unless you want to race as one with playoffs. There's really no point. You can even you can actually change the name, I think. Yeah, but yeah, this is for championship mode. There's tons of those. But yeah, so these track IDs will be in the zip file. So yeah. So yeah, now what you're gonna want to do is actually, while we're here, I'm just gonna show you how to modify the teams because they're in this folder. So take let's just do oh god, I don't know what team I should modify because there's let's just do Chip Ganassi. So you're gonna go to not plugins. You're gonna export. Okay, maybe the teams aren't in shared assets 3. Oh my god, I'm all over the place. Are they not in shared assets 3? No, I guess they're not. Okay. Alright, so we're gonna save those changes. And we're gonna put that into Nascar 5 data. We're gonna put in X again. I don't know where the teams are then. They must be. I don't know. I don't know where they are. But yeah, you want to go back to Nascar 5 data and then delete shared assets 3 and then just put again get rid of the X. So yeah, shared assets 3 and then open Heat 5 and see if it worked. I don't even know what I'm doing half the time with the this tutorial is such a mess. I'm not even sure if I'm gonna upload this. It's such a mess. If you get please leave a comment if you understand what the hell I'm doing. Please, I beg of you, just. Alright, we're going to restart our career. Hopefully this doesn't crash the game. Hopefully I did that correctly. Yeah, I just going to set a custom start and go to the Cup Series. I really hope this doesn't crash the game. It's always like a war with this game sometimes. Like, I don't even know sometimes why the game crashes. Like, please don't crash. 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 That's close. That's a crash. No, it's not. I'm like begging this game not to crash. Oh, there we go. There we go. I'm only running the Cup Series. Join a team. I don't really care. Ooh. Ooh. Yes, please. I'll be casing ears just for no reason. Also, he appears twice in the game, which is kind of weird. Okay. Continue and start season. Please don't crash. Please don't crash. Please don't crash. Please don't crash. There we go. It didn't crash. Okay, we're good. Please don't crash. Alright, there we go. And as you can now, we gotta see if the schedule worked. Yep, it worked. Martinsville is now this race, and Daytona should be. Yep, there's Daytona. There's Daytona. So yeah, that worked. Yeah, that's the career schedule. I have to actually figure out what file teams are in. Oh my god, I am such a mess. Y'all, I am such a mess. Oh my god. I have to go figure this out. I'll be back in a minute. I have made a blunder. They are all. I thought only 22 side of the game was in shared assets 134, but they are all in shared assets 134. That is my stupidity. I am sorry. So you're gonna want to open shared assets 134, and I'm actually gonna get back with that file so it doesn't break the game. Yeah, this tutorial is such a mess. I'm so sorry. This tutorial is such a mess. I thought I knew what I was doing half the time, but I guess I didn't. So yeah. Hey, let's go over this. So this is obviously the team name, so I'm gonna change this to. Hopefully this isn't the 22 side of the game, because that would kind of suck. Balls, and then... Oh, not balls. Poof. And then balls. Now, this is the league, obviously, and this is ranking. I'm not sure how the rankings work, but let's just, like, export, I don't know, Hendrick Motorsports. Export dump. Hendrick Motorsports, for example. Let's just use them as our guinea pig to see what the higher teams look like. Where is Hendrick Motorsports? There it is. So I guess the ranking 5 is the best and 1 is the worst. So you could change Germain Racing to, I don't know, 5. And then this is like, so like, for example, with Hendrick, it's like, I'm not sure how this works. Yeah, I don't know how this works. But yeah, this is like a 5. I think the incentive is like the little like thing, like the contracts you get to like race. I genuinely don't know. Unlocking finishing position. So like Hendrick is like a top team, so that's gonna be 9. So like 1 I would say is the best. I would say, I don't know. And then reputation requirements. So like Hendrick Motorsport, I just closed that. Whoopsies. So like Hendrick Motorsports, for example, they don't have a reputation requirement, but like I think Team Penske does. I think you would just let me export Team Penske. Let me export Team Penske. I don't know where they are. Let's see. Where is Team Penske? Where's Team Penske? Also, I think you can tell the 22 side of the game because of the descriptions. I can't find Team Penske. And then rivals on teams. So this is like, that's like, so like for example, if I was rivals with like Casey Kane, I wouldn't, not Casey Kane, Casey Mears, I wouldn't, if this was set to like 1, I wouldn't be able to be on the team, I think. And then this, like a Hendrick Motorsports, yeah, you can see no rivals on team requirement is a 1. So if I were to set this and I had a rival on the team, I wouldn't be able to join. So I'm gonna set that as a 1. And then, like, the friend request, I genuinely don't know what this does. I don't know what half the stuff in here does. I'm just kind of showing you how to mod it and stuff. And then the salary, so you could set this to, like, $9,999. And then these, if you set these to 1, basically these unlock, like, the pre-order bonuses and stuff like that. But yeah, I don't know what this does. I'm pretty sure, I'm not sure at this point. I'm pretty sure what this does is that, like, for example, this is like your not like your kind of like your reputation, and like you have to have like this amount of reputation or something. I'm not sure what this does honestly, but yeah, you're gonna want to save that obviously, and find Jermaine Racing again. This better work. I don't even know honestly. I might not even upload this. This tutorial is such a fucking mess. All right, save it. Now it's shared assets 3. So what the hell? What the hell? Can I just delete shared assets 3, you think? Oh, no, I can't because it's open. Yes, it's open. So you're going to want to put an X next to that. I really hope this works. I really hope I didn't break the entire game. And then you're going to want to go to, again, and then just remove. Wait, I didn't save it. What am I doing? I am so tired, y'all. I am so tired. And you're just going to want to remove the X and hope the game doesn't break. But yeah, I'm sorry if this tutorial is such a mess. I'm just so tired. I shouldn't make this. I've been at it for like an hour and a half. Also, what I like to do when I make videos, I like to cut the OBS recording so that for 2 reasons. So it's not as long, so it doesn't take up as much space on my computer, and so it takes less effort to edit where I want it, so I just cut where I want to cut. I don't know if other people do that, but it saves me a ton of time. Alright, future plans. Okay. Okay. Right. Oh, yeah, it worked. Balls. I thought it didn't work. Yeah, so second place or higher. Okay. Okay, I see. Wait, why is Austin Dillon still there? Oh, it's Austin Dillon. I was like, what the hell? But yeah, you can see that, yeah, no rivals. Yeah, it worked. It worked. And, like, yeah, if you were to edit other teams and stuff, I actually got to figure out how you edit the driver, so hold on. I'll do that in a second. Hold on. Alright, y'all, I got it. Okay, I got it. Okay. So you're going to want to open, so to edit the drivers, you're going to open Shared Assets 134. Just let that load for a second. Give it a second. I'm going to close Heat 5, actually. I'm going to close this, and then I'm going to close OneDrive, because of course it's open. I don't care, OneDrive, get away from me. So now what you're going to want to do is, instead of, you're going to want to export dump it. But what you're going to want to do is you're going to find _refs. I've always wondered what these files did. I never knew what these files did. I don't know where they are. I can never find anything in this. Get over here. There we go. Okay. So you're going to find refs. God. It's going to take me a minute to find these because I am terrible at this game. I am terrible at modding shit. Okay. Also, if you want to mod the career, not the persona list. If you want to mod the 22 side of the game for the schedule that's cup regulation future, I just want to point that out. I have no idea why. Okay. So, like we did earlier, we're gonna mod Jermaine Racing. I just gotta find them. I am blind. Jermaine Racing. Okay. And you're looking for _refs. So you're gonna export dump it, obviously. And then you gotta do this. I'm actually gonna... Why is OBS still here? And you're gonna wanna do this. Cancel. I don't know what. Now you have to actually find the driver IDs. I probably will make a list of the driver IDs. I probably will. I'm not sure though. And you're just gonna save that. And then... where is it? I just saw... Get away from me! Thank you. So this is Jermaine Racing. Okay, so I don't think you edit this. And what this is the driver. So this is oh my god, who is this? Oh my god, who is this? Is this again? Oh god, I don't know who this is. This is Austin Dillon. So now what you're gonna want to actually do is to find. I might make a list. I'm honestly not sure if I'm gonna make a list. What you're gonna do is you're gonna open either shared assets, or I'm just gonna open resource assets because it's easier. You don't have to edit anything in here. You just want to get this ID, the path ID for the driver you're looking to edit. So what you want to do is, again, like this, and you want to find the mono behavior files. This is so. Oh god, where are the motor behavior files? What am I looking for? What am I looking for? I am looking for C17. I'm looking for C17 something. Alright, that's C22. Okay, here we go. C17. So, like, for example, I'm going to export dump. Oh my god. I'm going to export dump Brad Keselowski, for example. I don't know why the hell you would want Brad Keselowski on Jermaine Racing, but I don't know. Be my guest. Be my guest, I guess. And I'm wondering if you have to edit Team Penske and switch to drivers. I'm not sure. I'm going to see if that's what you have to do. I doubt it. So then you're going to open Brad Keselowski. And you're going to, is it this path ID? Or is it this path ID? Which path ID is it? Which path ID is it? I don't think it's that path ID. I think that would be kind of dumb. I don't know what path ID it is. It might be the. You know what? I think it's this one. I think. Hold on. I'm gonna look. Hold on. Give me a second. I'm gonna see. Hold on. I'll be back. All right. You don't even have to export dump the file. It's this path ID right here. It's this path ID. I don't even know how you're gonna figure that out. So let's get the Brad Keselowski's path ID, and actually let's just do Alex Bowman. And let's just do Alex Bowman. So you're gonna want to take this path ID, and I don't know where the team went. And you're going to want to, I think it's this path ID. It's that path ID. And you're going to want to replace that. And I'm not sure, I'm actually going to experiment with this. You don't have to export dump the file, that's awesome. Well, yeah, so, yeah, now that's saved. You're going to close out of that. I don't even know, I might just leave them in the description, to be honest. You're going to want to import dump it. If this doesn't work, I know why it doesn't work. So save as, and then... Okay, so this saves as this saves as resource assets. That's confusing. That's not confusing at all. Resource 1. And okay, File Explorer, Nascar 5 data, and then delete the original. And I hope Brad Keselowski didn't break the game, because that would kind of suck. Imagine. Let's see if Jermaine Racing now has Brad Keselowski and not Casey Mears. Or whoever, Ty Dillon. I hope this doesn't break the game. I hope this doesn't break the game. I hope Brad Keselowski being on two teams doesn't break the game. That would kind of... Actually, I did Alex Bowman. I don't know why I did that. Okay, we're going to go over here. Future plans. Where is balls? Yep, that is Alex Bowman. I know mine's different because I have Dale Earnhardt Jr. But yeah, that's Alex Bowman. So yeah, that works. So it's the path ID. It's not even in the export dump file. It's literally the path ID there. And what's next on our magical list? Where's our magical list? Okay, so we did that. Kind of did that. Did that. And we did not edit the series logo. Okay, that's next up on our magical list. Don't need to save that. Actually, you know what? We don't even need to mod the series logo. That's like the easiest thing you can do. The series logo is literally just the easiest thing you can ever do. It's literally, actually, I'll just show you where the file is. I'm not going to replace it though, because I already did it. I'm just going to show you where the file is. So, open Asset Bundle Extractor, open Resource Assets. I gotta close Heat 5 again. And you're looking for a texture this time, not a mono behavior file. You're looking for textures. So textures, texture 2D is what you're looking for. I don't know why it does that. You're looking for texture 2D. And you're looking for, let's see, you're looking for, oh god, you're looking for, okay, these are also, by the way, these are the event logos. These are the event logos. So it's the same thing. And you're just looking for the Cup logo. That's like, yeah, Dirt Track Series logo. So yeah, the Cup Series logo has to be here somewhere. I think I'm just blind. Oh my god, I'm blind beyond belief. I am blind. Where is the Cup Series logo? Is it? Oh my god, I am all over the place today. Can you tell? Can you tell? Okay, these are the Xfinity logo. These are the Cup logos, I think. Let me check. I'm gonna check. So you go to plugins, you go to export to TGA, and you do basically the same thing. I'm just gonna see. I'm gonna see if that's what I'm looking for. By the way, I think it is. Let's see. Also, mine will look a little different because I already had replaced the logo, but yours will have a Cup Series logo. I'm not supplying that though because, well, you can just extract it if you really want to. I mean, I'm not complaining. Okay, so yeah, this is the Cup Series logo. It is NASCAR Cup 2017. And yeah, that's all you need to do, and then you just need to save it. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. Alright, what's next on our list? Driver pictures. Okay. So driver pictures are actually one of the, well, in my opinion, one of the easiest things you can ever do in a NASCAR game. So they're in asset bundle. Okay, so they're in NASCAR 5, NASCAR Heat, streaming assets, PC. Oh wait, I did that wrong. Hold on, I am screwing up today. Driver pictures are in NASCAR 5, NASCAR 5 data, streaming assets, PC, asset bundles, and then persona assets. And I've already replaced a bunch of these, so yeah. And what you're going to want to do is, I'm actually going to find an esports driver so I don't ruin my game. I think this is an esports driver. You're going to hit yes. You're going to hit yes. And then text document, obviously we got to do, I think I already have a ball, so I'm just going to do balls. Yeah, that makes no sense. And TXT. And what I normally do, now it's the same thing as the picture, like the paint schemes. But what this does is this texture, this is the car number. I'm not sure, again, I can't remember what these textures, these car numbers do. I'm pretty sure this is the one that goes on track. And the headshot is what you're looking for if you want to edit the picture. So you're going to export that to TGA. And what I normally do is I export it here to car appearance, not car appearances. I am all over the place. I normally export it to persona assets. That's only because it's just sometimes so much easier to do it that way. Like, and then, okay, so you can see this esports driver. The esports driver is actually, oh. Okay. So what I actually am going to supply you is a blank driver picture. So right here, this is a blank driver picture. And you're going to, and now the way I use Krita, obviously. So let's just find, I don't know. Let's just use, I don't know, this picture. I don't even know what this picture is. And then you just want to scale. So this, you want to scale it like this. Now, if the picture looks stretched, I actually just thought of this the other day. What you do is instead of stretching the picture, you literally do this. Watch. You have to make sure, this may take a minute. You have to make sure the picture's lined up with the edges. And then what I would do is I would just scale the image down and fill it in with the color. You have to make sure it's lined up with the edge, though, or else it'll look weird. So, give me a minute, and give me a minute for a second. Give me a minute. Again, it's very low effort since I'm just doing a tutorial and driver pictures, but yeah, this is a random picture. And then for my sake, what you normally do is if you're editing a driver, you would save it as the driver's name, but for my sake, what I have to do is, because I did this, I have to copy the name. You don't have to do that normally, it's just the way I did it, because I didn't want to use the esports driver because it looks weird. Like, there's like the template's weird. So yeah, what I do is I just go save as. If you do have a different name, you just gotta hit save as and then change the name. It's still gonna be TGA, don't worry. And yeah, so that, and then actually for this sake, I am going to save it here. And okay, and then you want to go back, plugins, edit, load, and then you're going to go back to your folder and find this stupid guy. I'm sorry, I don't know why I called you stupid. No, that's my fault. I feel bad now. Alright. And then also you can do it, actually, yeah. Actually, no, don't do that. Don't do what I just did. Yeah, you go to Persona Assets, and then find the driver you're trying to replace. This might be difficult. Nope, there he is. And then put an X at the end, because, again, these are just files. It doesn't matter. And then just go in, find the file, and delete the original. So I don't know who I even just edited. Oh, there he is. And then just redo the original, delete it, and you're all set. And see if your changes work. Now, I don't know what's next on our magical list. Okay, it's how to replace car models. And then we got a tutorial on master car appearances, and then we're done. So, yeah. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. I really, 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 really... I actually am just going to use the car model one I did yesterday. Yeah, I know, I'm kind of getting lazy. Alright, let's see the esports driver, see if he has a different picture. I don't even know who I replaced. They're going to be in for a funny treat when we see... Yep, there he is. There's Brad Keselowski. Oh, that's funny. It's actually a Brad Keselowski paint scheme. That's funny. Oh my god, that's funny. Alright. Alright, I am going to use the tutorial I made yesterday for car models. So, yeah. And now we're going to go over master car list and appearances. And then that's it for this tutorial. First of all, what you're going to want to do is you're going to open your model in a program like Blender or something. And then you're going to want to go in your folder, your downloads. And then you're going to open the other model. Now, what? Oh, hold on. I'm all over the place. So, oh, I put it on my desktop. So you're going to want to go into, you're going to want to do this. So you're going to want to open. Now, I have one on the desktop. But normally it would be in Nascar Heat 5, NASCAR 5 data, streaming assets, PC, asset bundles, carscup.reb. Now make a backup of this file, but mine, I have one on the desktop that's already ready. And then you're going to want to hit yes to unpack it, make a new text file, just name it anything like that. Okay, and then where is it? Where did that go? Oh, here it is. And you're going to open it, info, and then you're going to sort, and you're going to hit that, and then sort by type. Now, type you're looking for is a mesh. You are looking for Cup Chevy Mesh Body underscore load 0, 1, or 2. I'm not sure why there's multiple. What I've learned is that these other two, they basically, there's 3 models, and you have to replace all 3 or else, yeah, the game won't load them correctly. So you're on plugins, export to OBJ. I mean, I've never exported. And you just want to hit OK. Now, since I already have it exported, I'm going to go to my desktop and I'm going to find it. So, I'm going to find what I'm looking for. It is this one. Now, you're going to want to drag it in. Now, my situation is I already have a model, so I'm just going to drag it in. I hope this is the right one. You're going to want to import that. And as you can see, now you have to scale your model. That is not the right model. That is not the right model. Where's the model I just... Okay, there it is. Sorry, I'm all over the place. You're going to want to import that model. So import wavefront OBJ. Now, you have to scale your model. I think this one's pretty much scaled. It just needs to be turned. So you have to scale your model. If your model's not the same, like, you have to kind of scale the models. This one's actually pretty much scaled. I also am not a very good job, do a very good job at rotating, so I'll see you guys when I figure out how to rotate things. Alright, I got it. So what I did was, if it's the wrong rotation, but it's not the wrong scale, what I did was, what the hell? I went into this, and then did transform, and put -90. Depending on your situation, it might be a little bit different. I actually do think I have to scale this a little bit. Like, just make it wider. Actually, I don't think I need to. Okay, so what you're going to do now, once you've scaled your model, rotated it, done that, whatever you need, is you're just going to delete the original model. The original model is finito. It's gone. And then you're going to make sure your model has materials. If it doesn't, I don't know what to tell you. I don't even know how to get the textures to work. I got them to work once, and now I can't remember. So you're going to export this as an OBJ. Now, for the sake of this video, I am going to suggest you have a meshes folder in asset bundles. I already do. I'm actually going to delete this stuff because I don't even know what it is. So you're going to export wavefront OBJ. And then you're going to, I'm not sure if this is a required step. This is from the tutorial. You're going to want to download this version of Unity. I'll tell you in a second. It might work on the original version of Unity. And again, I've also heard that you have to build it on the original version of Unity for it to work. But again, I'm not sure. Also, this tutorial is very stupid. But yeah, you're going to want to open Unity 2017 0.4.9 F1. I'll probably leave a link in the description. I know this tutorial is all over the place. I'm not a very good explainer. Hopefully I explained everything. You're going to open, if you don't have a project, you're going to make a new project. And also you can just minus Blender for now. I can't do that. Okay. Now, I already have stuff in here, so I'm just going to kind of just remove this stuff because I kind of don't want this in here right now. It's kind of a mess. Give me a minute. Alright, so now you're going to want to do is you're going to open that if you have a meshes folder, which I do. You're going to want to open and drag that in. Drag the model out. Now, you see the model has no tires. I forgot to mention, your model cannot have tires. It will break the entire game. Now, you're going to want to go to, select materials. I do this, and I think I use from models materials, and then that's it, and then just hit apply. Now, you have a materials folder, and I think I dragged, so you want to open this. I'm not sure how to get this to work. Like, the textures, I don't really understand how they work, so you're going to want to drag that on to default, I think. And what I think I did is I think I hit not 21. I think I just put two meshes. I think I put two materials. But also, I think what you could do is you could probably export those materials and just drag them in. But again, I'm not sure if you can do that. I'm not sure how this works that well. I just know how to get the model into the game. So, yeah. And, yeah, so now what you're going to want to do, once you have your model, if you can figure out the materials, because, god damn it, you're going to want to go to File, and then Build Settings, Build, and you're going to name your project something. I already named it My Project 6.exe. You're going to want to hit Save, and, yeah, just replace it. Come on, build the resource loader faster, you stupid piece of crap. Okay, now you have this. You're going to open Asset Bundle Extractor. I'm going to ignore that. And I'm actually going to open a fresh Asset Bundle Extractor so I can make this quicker. Asset Bundle Extractor, you're going to open, and you're going to find your project, and you're going to Data, Shared Asset 0. And then you're looking for a file with Path ID 4. Path ID 4. This is your mesh. You're going to want to export raw. I'm just going to put it in this folder, and then you can close out of that, and then close out of that file extractor. Now, I really do want to say this, have to replace all three of these, or else the game won't load them correctly. I'm just going to replace the Ford for now, because I'm doing a dodge for on Total Accident, by the way. So, yeah, and then I think I'm going to go import raw, and I'm going to see if I can actually do this quick. Where's the raw file I saved? Okay, be right back. Sorry, I'm a mess. Alright, something new I just figured out. You can only import raw once at a time. So I'm just going to keep importing raw until all three of these are done. Alright, so now that you have your mesh in the game, well, in the file, what you're going to want to do is actually, this is this next step, I'm probably going to, next step, but I'm not going to do it because I don't even know if the textures are going to work. I got to still figure out the textures. You're going to want to find these. I don't know what this file does, and then the template. The body Chevy Cup, and then all these. These are the templates. So what these templates do is, I'm not even trying to explain it. They're the way the paint schemes display on the car. So if you don't change these, the textures are going to look all fucking wonky. So yeah, you're going to want to hit OK, save the changes, and then you're going to hit Save. And then you're going to want to go back into Nascar Heat 5, Nascar Heat Data, Streaming Assets, PC, no one gives a shit about you. And then you're going to hit Cars Cup. Now, for the sake of this tutorial, I actually don't even have to do this. I can just replace the file, but I'm going to show you. You're going to hit Cars Cup winner.rab. Y'all, I cannot speak today. And then you just want to delete that original file. And then just rename this, and then you're all set. And see if your model's loaded in correctly. Mine probably didn't, because I'm terrible at modding games. Alright, now we can load up NH5. Give me a second. While Nascar 5 is loading, take a minute to appreciate me and like and subscribe, please. Please. Please like and subscribe. I never thought I would see the day we got models in the Nascar 5. I never thought I would see the day, but here I am. Also, I have the Nascar 5 25 mod installed that only affects the 22 side of the game. I don't even know where to get it. So yeah, you can see if your models work. It's the Fords I replaced. I don't know if the textures worked. Yeah, the textures didn't work, and the tires are wonky. But you can see the meshes here. Yeah, the tires are wonky. But you can see the meshes here and all. So, yeah, it worked. It's just a little bit wonky. But, yeah, the meshes are here. That's all you want, really, is the mesh. I gotta still fix this fucking piece of crap. But, yeah, that's how you replace meshes in Nascar 5 or any Unity game. I will see. It's kind of like a late model. I don't know if that's just me. It kind of looks like a late model. I will see you guys later. Bye. I will. So, okay, disclaimer. I do not know how to texture the models because maybe I did it once and then I could just never figure it out again. That's my own stupidity. I feel terrible. But yeah. So minus that, and then, okay, so we're going to open. So we're going to go. I don't know what that does. Open, and then you're going to go to Asset Bundles Car Appearances. And I normally just search them. So master, and then, so let's start with map. Okay, normally you would have to, so I already did extract this once, but what you normally do is you would do the, TXT thing, so, like, you would go like this. You would go new TXT, and then just name it something, and then you would open it, and then it would open. Mine just does that. And then there's 3 files in here. One's a script. Don't extract the script. Export dump this into your folder. Export dump this into your folder. And then open the folder. And I'll explain what this does. Let me see if I can find master car appearances. Actually, this is the map. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. Master car. Oh, this is the list. Okay, this is the master car appearance list. Okay. So we're going to use, okay, no, this is the map. I'm confused. Okay, so we're going to use Alex Bowman as an example. Don't edit this, please. Please don't. I don't know what this does. Again. So this is, this is Alex Bowman. And as you can see, this is, how many items are in the array. Don't edit this. So this is, like, unlocked. So, early in the Heat 4, they had unlockable schemes. But every scheme in this game is unlocked. So if you want to unlock that, you would set it to a 0. This would be a 1. This is, age-restricted cars. So, like, for example, like, the Miller cars would be age-restricted. If you wanted a car to be age-restricted, you set that to a 1. And default. This is a default. So this is like if he has multiple paint schemes, it's a default. So 1 is a default, 0, it's not the default. And this is just if it's a test scheme. So, yeah, 1 would just mean it would go into tests for whatever reason. Also, by the way, this is actually the other file, not this one. So, yeah, it's the same for everything. It's the same except this one. Oh, wait. Oh, wait a minute. What the hell? Oh, that's different. Okay. Oh, okay. I don't understand this, but yeah, that's all this file does, basically. All this file does is change if the scheme is unlocked. I also think this file changed where it races. Yeah, this file changes where it races, I think. That might be the other file, though. I'm not sure. Yeah, so this file all it does is unlocked, age-restricted, default test. So there's nothing really to edit in here. I don't know why you ever actually would even go in here. Unless you really need it. Actually, you can remove paint schemes. So if you just wanted to, say you're making a mod, you just set that to a 0. Next up on our magical list is the other file, which is the same way because I've already extracted these. This one actually is a little bit more. This one actually has a lot more information. And if I got this wrong... See, I'm going to do the same thing, and then explain the same thing. They're almost the same file. It doesn't really matter. And Nascar 5 tutorial. Let's see. Nascar 5 tut. Where is master car appearance list? Okay. All right. This one is a lot. So let's go over this. So this is the bundle name. Do not touch this, or it will break the game. This is everything that's in the car appearance folder. I don't know what this does. Helmet, paint job. Okay. Don't edit this either. Okay, this is a display name. So what this display name actually, this is what this display name does. I'm actually going to find the default Bowman. So this is the display name. Oh, wait. Wait a minute. Oh, okay, here it is. I'm getting myself confused. So what this does is it changes the name of what appears on the top of the screen when you're selecting a car, so we can change that to balls, for example. I'm actually going to make a backup of this file so I don't break my game. Okay. So yeah, make a backup of these files because these files, they are really important. Master, and then just copy this. I'm not changing master car appearance map just because there's no point. But yeah, that would be balls now up there. This is a car number. I'm not sure if this does anything in the car models. So, oh my god. This is going to take me a minute. I believe 1 is Cup, 2 is Xfinity, and 3 is Trucks, 4 is... No. Oh my god. I need a break. Why did I do... Okay. I believe 1 is a Chevy, a 2 is a... Oh god. I just need to look. Hold on. You can just literally do this. I don't know what I'm doing. Car model. Yeah, Toyota's 2 and Chevy's 3. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. That was so dumb. I was like, oh, okay, the leagues. I was naming the leagues instead. And then this is all like the rim colors and stuff. And then this is the league. Do never change this. Because this will break the entire game, by the way. Because I tried that once and my game didn't work for 4 days. But yeah, so like this is like the color of the rim. So you can do like red, I think. You do like red, and then the rim color is just this. So yeah, and then that's basically whatever. That's basically everything it does. Oh yeah, I gotta change the car model, so I'm just gonna do 2. But yeah, yeah, this is all this does. Is basically it's just the car models, the display names, and a bunch of other stuff that's not really needed, and rim colors. That's all this file does. So yeah, we're gonna save it. We're gonna save it. We're gonna save it, and then import that dump. Hopefully, I didn't break the entire game. We're gonna import master car appearance list. We're gonna save it, and we're gonna go to save, and then we're gonna go into NASCAR Heat 5. No, we're gonna car appearances, and actually scroll for this one because this one's kind of a pain. I don't know why I make you scroll, but it's actually not that hard to find because everything is like the same. Has the same name as me scrolling by it every 5 seconds. Yeah. I am tired, y'all. I am. Where is it? Oh, there they are. So yeah, master car appearance list, and again, put a 1 next to it, and then this tutorial's almost done. I just gotta edit it now, and then it's going up. Okay, save it, and then go into your folder and just back out of that if you searched it, and find the file. Give me a second. If there's anything you want me to go over, please comment it. I will try my best to go over it. I will try my best to go over it if you really want me to go over it, like changing event logos, and modding the code and stuff like that. I know how to mod the code. I just don't like doing it. It's kind of a pain in my butt. Cause like I don't know what half the stuff in there does. I'm not a coder. Can you tell I'm not a coder? I don't code things. I mod things and I break things. And I break games for absolutely no reason, because it's funny. And let's see if our changes worked on Alex Bowman. So hopefully I did the right thing. Alright, where's Alex Bowman? Yeah, it's balls now! That came out so wrong! But yeah, by the way, if you want to change all the manufacturers, you have to go through the list. There's 7 here for me. And also, for some reason, the rims didn't change to red. They changed to white. That's kind of weird. I don't know. It's kind of weird. Actually, this car looks good on a Toyota. But that's it for the tutorial. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope it wasn't too confusing, and I hope I wasn't being an idiot. Alright. Yeah, I gotta edit this video now. I wish I made wheel had a horn. Actually, this car looks good on a Toyota. I might make this into a Toyota. Alright, bye guys. See you in the next one. Bye-bye. I know this tutorial's kind of a mess, but no matter how hard I tried, I couldn't get the scenario to work. It just kept crashing. So I'm gonna let my younger self explain how to edit scenarios because he did such a better job at that. I don't even know how I can